This is CUL project by IkedaLab. CUL stands for Collective Urbanism based on location data. This project explores how technology could support bottom-up urbanization processes, which are essential to create inclusive social and built environments and promote sustainable cycles of dynamic redistribution of urban resources. This project originated from a concept called the City Forming Engine. It is a framework for making collective decisions about urban space based on a tokenized economy and liquid democracy. This concept aims at using urban resources in an autonomous and decentralized way through a fluid consensus building system based on location data instead of the conventional centralized process of urban governance and transformation. The term collective urbanism refers to a process of collecting GPS data and transforming them into tokens, which represent citizens' will or intention. And so the decision-making model adopted in this project combines the tokenization of location data, which generates the concept of temporal ownership of public space, and liquid democracy. The process of tokenization refers to issuing blockchain-based tokens that can be traded, stored, and transferred in the digital world. The concept of temporal ownership of public space can be defined as an immaterial ownership of public space based on the time people spend in it. In other words, if someone stayed in or passed through a public space, they own that space more than someone else who has never visited it. This concept is inspired by the temporal ownership of goods that exists in the sharing economy. The voting process transforms the collected GPS tokens into a vote weight that determines the degree of influence a citizen has on making decisions about an urban space. The voting model adopted in this framework is liquid democracy. It combines both direct and representative democracy, which allows citizens to choose between directly voting on proposals and or delegating a share of their vote to other citizens. The combination of tokenized GPS data and liquid democracy could promote collective intelligence in urban decision-making. Liquid voting allows citizens to benefit from each other's knowledge of urban spaces, which is represented through the tokenization of GPS data. This dynamic decision-making process has the potential of generating gainful experiences of citizen participation by encouraging playful interactions between the citizens and the system and triggering a strategic behavior and an autonomy of action. At the city scale, this framework could lead to large-scale urban planning that accounts for daily realities and temporal transformations in local spaces, and in that way promoting a bottom-up urbanization based on a dynamic redistribution of urban resources. The current progress of this project is at the stage of conducting a first experiment of the collective urbanism framework. In this first case study, electric bicycles were chosen as the GPS data collection devices. The objective of this experiment is to develop a gamified citizen participation mobile application that focuses on bicycle riders and their experience of urban space. The following prototypes of user interfaces were designed, incorporating the main framework concepts, which are the tokenization of location data and liquid voting. Currently, the application is under testing. The research results are expected to be published in 2022.